Kobe.
Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's L.A. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Odom against Gordon. Gasol a screen. It's Odom with the drive. That one goes in. Take a look at the Lakers. Looking to even the series here, Greg, on their home floor.
And force a deciding Game 7 on the road. It won't be easy, but standing this close to the championship round, plenty of teams would trade places to be right here.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Gasol. Here's Odom.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
You know, the versatility Odom offers is really hard to match up with. He's a fantastic ball handler and passer. For a big man, that separates his game.
Here now, the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them the challenge all night. I agree with that.
Now, Odom. Al-Farouq Aminu missing on the floor. And it's Kaman with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Griffin. Over Wallace. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Outside, Odom to the middle. Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
Clippers have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Bledsoe outside. Griffin down low. Wallace is there. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Down low. And finished off by Gasol.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Pass to Kaman. And here's Griffin. He's defended by Gasol. Aminu with a screen on Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Battier outside. Wallace with a screen for Battier. Takes it inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Outside for Griffin. Eric Gordon on the wing. By Cephalosha. Here's Kaman. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Defense throws everything at Kaman inside, but he's still able to force his way through and finish.
Shot by Odom, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Odom. Gasol, a screen on Gordon. It's Odom with the drive. bucket is good.
Odom was not going to allow that foul to keep him from scoring the ball. Well done.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ariza's checked in. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Griffin. Came in a screen on Betty. Here's Griffin. No good from outside.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Now here's Ariza. Odom deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Odom.
Outstanding, powerful finish that time by Lamar Odom. Throwing it down.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Gordon. Came in a screen on Cephalosha. And finished off by Kamen.
And he created that opening with the pick and roll.
Now Odom. He's got 7. That one drops for him. Odom's got 9 points.
We know Lamar Odom has the jumper in his book bag, but I want to see him at 6'10", doing that work inside.
Here's Bledsoe over Ariza. Rebound the Lakers. Odom with it. He's got 9. Gasol a screen on Aminu. Here's Odom. And slam dunk by Odom.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Kamen. Pass to Gordon. And here's Griffin. Kamen sets a screen for Griffin. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the 3-ball is good.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Ariza with it. Guarded by Bledsoe. Gasol a screen on Aminu. Here's Odom. Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Odom. Odom's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 10. And here's Bledsoe. Nothing on the board. For 3, Gordon. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Lakers leading by 12. Gasol a screen on Gordon. Here's Odom. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Odom's length able to be put to good use to draw the foul there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now, here is Morris. Morris with a screen on Odom. Warren kicks to Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warren against Odom. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Osdorf a screen on Barnes. And slam dunk by Odom.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the wide open shot from Morris. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. And while an injury like this, on this stage, is certainly frustrating, it looks like he'll be able to keep playing. And that's certainly good news for this team. Guys?
Okay, David, thank you.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
And here is Johnson. Following Markieff Morris's three, Johnson goes in, and Gasol slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. And Sabansu comes in for Gasol, and James Posey subbed in for Odom. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Gordon's checked in for Ryan Gomes.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Warren. Hasn't made one yet. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Barnes passes to Warren. Morris a screen. Shoots it. Again, the Clippers. Here's Posey. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's the drive. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that pick and roll is all about reading the situation. Two teammates in perfect sync there.
Pass to Griffin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Richardson, he's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Gomes is checked in. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Posey, defended by Gordon. Richardson with the screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Richardson.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Lamaro to make it highlights for the Lakers. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Bounce pass from Warren. Morris kicks to Gordon. Bangs on the trifecta. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Posey with it. And now by Barnes.
Love watching this kind of action in the pick and roll.
Clippers trail by 16. Outside Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Posey. Here's Mensah-Bonsu. And he dunks it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Warren dishes to Gordon. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And I like how confident, self-assured Gordon is in looking for his shots. I mean, fearless pulling the trigger.
Driving the lane. Nice shot by Posey.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Jared Jeffries is checked in for the Lakers. And Morris drops them both. Lakers leading by 16. And here in the second quarter of action with a under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Basket counts. Gordon's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Screen by Perkins. Posey passes to Richardson. Here's Jeffries. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 16. Warren inside. Richardson cover. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Gomes.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
They set the pick. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Posey passes to Mensah-Bonsu. One-on-one here. Here's Gordon. It's blocked.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Richardson the pass to Mensah-Bonsu. And a strong finish with two hands.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Lakers making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Gomes. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Willie Warren. Here's Gordon. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Posey. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Griffin a screen on Richardson. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Here's Posey. 10 points for him. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th best, Blake Griffin.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him. Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Perkins. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bledsoe's checked in. Griffin finds Gordon. Mozgov with the block.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Just 3 to shoot. No good from Bledsoe.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here's Barnes for three. Here's Morris in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Gibson the screen. Here's Posey, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon has no fear, no hesitation pulling from way downtown. Love seeing him knock down these deep bombs.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon to the paint. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
A great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Clippers trail by 17. Bledsoe dishes to Gordon. Griffin sets the screen for Gordon. Up top, Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Impressive agility in these pick and roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
Now here's Bledsoe. Still scoreless. Morris with the screen for Gordon. Floats one. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chris Kamen's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Aminu in for Barnes. Here's Bledsoe. Mozgov grabs the board.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Mozgov a screen on Gordon. Posey dishes to Mozgov, and the basket is good. Mozgov's got his third basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Gibson the screen. Now Posey. 14 points for him. Mozgov a screen on Bledsoe. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Clippers. And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Kaman. Shoots over Mozgov, and that one goes long. Posey with it. Gibson with the screen on Bledsoe. Posey passes to Gibson. Over Bledsoe, and it's Gibson that time on the assist by Posey. Gibson's got 6 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Now, here's Aminu. Gibson with the steal. Here is Jeffries. He's covered by Aminu. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Aminu. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Lakers leading by 23. Here is Here's Jeffries. He has yet to score. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Richardson. A second chance effort. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Inside, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, the energy, the passion. Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunker.
Bledsoe looking it over. Right wing. Here's Griffin. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Sticking with it, determined to score.
Some changes for the Lakers. Pops Mensah-Bonsu checked in for Mozgov. Mattier comes in for Jared Jeffries. Tabo Cephalosha subbed in for Quentin Richardson. Ryan Gomes is checked in for the Clippers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Posey with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Gibson with the screen on Bledsoe. And Posey kicks to Gibson.
Gibson is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for the Lakers, Gibson.
That's good from Gibson. No good on the second free throw.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Out left to the wing. Here's Griffin. And the Clippers miss again. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lamar Odom.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's the screen to the inside. And
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
13 feet away. And it's Gordon missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Clippers. And the foul on James Posey. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Lamar Odom is checked in for the Lakers. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Aminu against Battier. Keenan sets a screen for Aminu. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Odom against Aminu. Perkins with a screen on Aminu. Here's Odom. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Gordon. Kamen, a screen on Cephalosha to the middle. And finished off by Kamen.
Never quite sure of what Gordon's going to do in the pick and roll. When he sees a passing lane, he fires it in there.
Odom against Gordon. And here is Odom. He's got 22. Going inside. That one falls. Odom's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Up top, Bledsoe. Guarded by Odom. Kamen sets a screen for Gordon. There's Chris Kamen on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. It's Odom with the drive. And he banks in the layup. Odom's got 26.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Now here's Bledsoe. Scoreless thus far. And here's Gordon from outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And stolen by Kamen. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Gordon, the pass to Aminu. Outside for Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Odom against Gordon. Inside. And Gordon over to help. Out to Battier. Pass to Cephalosha. Odom against Griffin. Odom, the pass to Mensah. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Heads-up play from Odom. Not trying to do it all himself, looking to move that ball.
Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Outside for Griffin. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Came in a screen on Cephalosha. Teardrop shot, and it's Kamen missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's Odom with the drive.
Really like the energy Odom provides. Outstanding at knifing into the lane and finishing at the hoop.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Gordon. Here's Griffin. That one good for 2. Griffin's got 20.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Down low. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kamen. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's now 10 points for Chris Kamen. Kamen's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Odom, the pass to Mensah-Bonsu. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Bledsoe against Odom. Pass to Kaman. Left side, Griffin. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Battier. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, the second chance bucket almost found points.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Odom's shot, good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Outside for Griffin. Pass to Aminu. On deep. Rebounded by Cephalosha. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Bledsoe against Odom. Sinks that one from the post. Odom's got 15 points in just the second half. Aminu finds Gordon. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And that one's good. Griffin.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Gordon against Odom. And then Odom slams it in.
Lamar Odom terrorizing that rack with the ferocious throwdown.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Misses the three.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Odom, no good. The Clippers shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Pass to Kaman. Griffin with it. He's against Mensah-Bonsu. That shot by Griffin, no good. Now Odom. He's got 36. Count the basket. Odom's got 38 points.
Right now, Odom all in his bag. He's a very effective scorer when he uses his full toolkit.
Kicks it out to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
It's Odom with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Odom's got 40 points.
Quality decision. Have to know when to pass it and know when to shoot it.
Here's Bledsoe. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Perkins with a screen on Gordon. And again, Lamar Odom. Odom's got 42 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Griffin. To the paint. Here's Kaman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Perkins.
Kaman able to earn the trip to the line by staying aggressive and assertive against tough defense.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Perkins. Gibson comes in for Pops Mensah-Bonsu. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Shane Battier. And it's Richardson in for Thabo Cephalosha. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Griffin. Gomes comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Matt Barnes is checked in for Gordon. And it's Lauren in for Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Pass to Morris. And here is Kamen. Back to Morris. The three from Warren. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mozgov a screen on Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Simmons checked in for Chris Kaman. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here are the Lakers. Johnson with it. No scoring in this one. Gibson for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd. Here is Gomes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bounce pass from Warren. Gordon against Richardson. The Lakers with the rebound. And here is Johnson. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Barnes kicks to Gordon. Morris with a screen on Richardson. Shot by Gordon, wide open. It's good from long range. Gordon's got 20.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Gibson setting the pick for Johnson. Inside. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
You know, he's not a big scorer, but every once in a while, Gibson gets hot. And when this happens, he remains aggressive on offense.
On the wing, Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
To the middle, there's Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Here's Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gomes. The rebound by the Lakers. Mozgov's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mozgov a screen on Warren. Johnson the pass to Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Lakers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Warren dishes to Barnes. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Warren. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Gibson with the screen on Warren to the inside. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Chalk up 2 there. Lakers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Mozgov, a screen on Gordon. Johnson with it. Started now by Morris. Johnson, good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
On the wing, Barnes. Johnson against Warren. Latrey buries it from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Barnes. Gibson with the screen on Barnes. Johnson, the pass to Gibson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Gibson's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Johnson dishes to Gibson, and it goes down 2 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Pau Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Pattier comes in for Jared Jeffries. The Clippers also making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Barnes. Aminu comes in for Ryan Gomes. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Warren. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now Bledsoe. Pass to Aminu. Griffin against Gasol. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 26 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Johnson against Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Aminu. There's the call on James Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. James Posey's checked in for Taj Gibson. Chris Kamen's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Aminu with it. Down low. Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Gordon. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bledsoe. Outside, Gordon. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Clippers. Looking to get it going. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Posey. Johnson with a screen on Bledsoe. And here is Posey. The shot from the low post is good.
And I like seeing
Thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And Griffin scored the assist by Bledsoe. You take a look at the Clippers. They've got the advantage here in Game 7, playing in front of their fans on their home court.
Yeah, no excuses if they have a chance to punch their ticket to the finals here at home. What more motivation do you need?
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Now here's Kaman to the middle. On the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Awesome job by Kaman getting it done inside. Exactly where you want him going to work, in the paint area.
Picked by Moskov. Here's Odom. It's Moskov, high post. Bledsoe comes over to help. They get it back. And Moskov throws it down.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Kaman, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Moskov. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pocket 6 to the inside. Here's goes. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Here's Odom. Gasol, a screen on Gordon. Odom, the pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. This all setting the pick for Odom. With the drive, and slam dunk by Odom.
Outstanding, powerful finish that time by Lamar Odom, throwing it down.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Bledsoe. Now Griffin, defended by Gasol. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. Griffin's shot is off.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Here's Odom. And slam dunk by Odom.
Really like the energy Odom provides. Outstanding at knifing into the lane and finishing at the hoop.
Kaman finds Gordon. Gasol against Griffin. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Gasol is screen on Bledsoe. It's Odom with the drive. That puts them in the lead. Odom's got 6.
We know Lamar Odom has the jumper in his book bag, but I want to see him at 6'10" doing that work. Inside.
Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. Gordon with the screen for Griffin. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Odom, the pass to Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Bledsoe against Odom. Griffin passes to Kaman and finished off by Kaman.
Chris Kaman, a beast around the bucket.
Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid screen on Gordon. Odom with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively.
Superb ball control. Very patient, waiting for things to develop in pick and rolls. That's good work.
Gordon dishes to Bledsoe. Up top, Griffin. And he drops him the layup off the glass. He's got 6. And Odom's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now here's Odom, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Odom finds Gasol.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Bledsoe looking around. Out to the wing. Here's Combs. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. It's Odom with the drive. Can't hit from in close. Here's the Clippers. Bledsoe outside. Kaman passes to Griffin. From about 16. Rebounded by Battier. And the Lakers with possession here. Osgood, a screen on Gordon. Here's Odom. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Gomes. Three-pointer. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That is just a fantastic read right there. All about sharing the wealth.
Gasol, a screen on Gordon. Odom kicks to Cephalosha. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Gasol, a screen on Gordon. It's Odom with the drive. And it's good for 2. Odom's got 10 points in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Perkins. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Lakers trail by 4. Now Posey. Perkins with a screen on Warren. Here's Posey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Turned on the Jets and then flew in for the landing.
Pass to Grovett. Aminu kicks to Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that one drops.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Warren. Still without a basket. Aminu dishes to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Outside Warren. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lakers trail by 3. Posey with it. Perkins with a screen on Warren. Posey passes to Perkins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Nailed from three-point land.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Barnes outside. Back to Jackson from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Lakers trail by 7. 1:05 left to play in the first. Here's Mensah-Bonsu.
Nice dime there. Put it right where it needed to be.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Aminu kicks to Jackson. Outside Warren. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
32 seconds left in the first. Posey passes to Mensah-Bonsu. Stolen by Warren. Outside Jackson. Barnes outside. Pass to Aminu. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Warren. Morris outside. Pocket 4. Aminu. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is Posey. Inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Gordon inside. Perkins on him. Aminu with the screen for Warren. Diving in. A rebound by the Lakers.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Posey, powered down with both hands.
Good things happen when you attack the basket.
Clippers leading by 4. Here's Morris, and he converts the layup. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Posey up top, covered by Barnes.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Morris with a screen on Richardson. Gordon the pass to Morris. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on purpose.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense. Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
Lakers trail by 6. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Mansubansu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the basket by Gordon.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Posey passes to Mansubansu. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Taj Gibson's checked in for Mansubansu. Cephalosha comes in for Quentin Richardson. And it's Johnson in for James Posey. Johnson against Warren. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge. In a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Johnson with it. And now by Barnes. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Impressive agility in these pick and roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
Pass to Aminu. Now Gordon. Griffin sets the screen for Gordon. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, you know, Gordon feeds off being the aggressor. He wants to be in attack mode and really make it tough for the defender to dictate what he's going to do.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Johnson. Inside, Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Love seeing teammates in sync like that, reading each other's movement extremely well.
Clippers leading by 4. Here's Warren, rejected by Gasol.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
Gibson a screen to the inside. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Aminu with the screen for Gordon. From downtown, Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Johnson with it. And now by Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th best, Blake Griffin.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chris Kamen's checked in for Barnes. Gomes comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Willie Warren. The Lakers also making some changes. Mozgov comes in for Pau Gasol. And Shane Battier subbed in for Jared Jeffries. And finished off by Kaman.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
Lakers trail by 6. Now, here's Johnson. Gibson a screen. The Clippers grab the miss. Kaman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Pass to Gordon. Griffin against Mozgov. 5 on the clock. In the corner. Kaman with it. Over Gibson. And it's Kaman missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
Bledsoe passes to Gordon. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 4. To the middle, and stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop, and Griffin slams it in.
Boy, a little burst of speed gets Gordon the steal, and then seconds later, he's got the break started.
Johnson against Gordon. Johnson attacking, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Penetrating to the cup, getting downhill. Wow.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside for Griffin. Back to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kaman. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Barnes, who's checked in for Eric Gordon. Odom against Bledsoe. Outside Griffin. Bledsoe sets the screen for Griffin. Kaman finds Griffin. And no good. Lakers trail by 4. Now Odom. 10 points for him. Gibson with the screen on Barnes. And slam dunk by Odom.
Right now, Odom all in his bag. He's a very effective scorer when he uses his full toolkit.
The Clippers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Griffin, and Gibson sends it back. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Odom's shot, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well, Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Mozgov sets a screen for Odom. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ryan Gomes.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Perkins is checked in for the Lakers. And Sabansu comes in for Taj Gibson. Back to Griffin. Can they get it? Battier with the steal. Stolen by Bledsoe. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Odom against Barnes. And then Odom slams it in.
Lamar Odom terrorizing that rack with the ferocious throwdown.
The Clippers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Here is Gomes. He's guarded by Battier. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lamar Odom.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dunked by Odom.
Boy, I could watch Odom attack the rim like that all day long.
Here's Gordon. Bledsoe with him. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
This is what makes him fun to watch. I mean, his ability to finish off the alley-oops.
And Odom's got the ball here for the Lakers. A 2-point game. The draw. Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's the pick. Here's Odom into the lane. And then Odom slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Gordon inside by Cephalosha, and the basket by Gordon.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Gasol, a screen on Gordon, down low, and finished off by Gasol.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Griffin. Back to Bledsoe. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Keenan sets a screen for Gordon. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Odom. And they take the lead. Odom's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Gordon missing. Lakers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Odom. It's good. Odom's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gomes misses. Lakers leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Odom's shot, good.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Odom against Bledsoe. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 8 points.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
And here is Odom. He has 28 points for the game. Outside Griffin. Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. Back to Bledsoe. They set the pick. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Odom's shot, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bledsoe against Odom. Gordon kicks to Griffin. Keenan sets a screen for Griffin. For 3. The shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Odom dishes to Gasol. Kaman with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Bledsoe. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Here's Odom. 30 points in the game. Pops in the layup for 2. Odom's got 32 points in the game.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Substitution here for the Lakers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Gasol. Wallace comes in for Bob Spencer-Bonson. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Shane Batty. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Wallace a screen. Odom the pass to Wallace. And that one is good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Gordon with it. And it's Odom picking him up. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Barnes, he's checked in for Kaman. And it's Aminu in for Ryan Gomes. Barnes left side. over Ariza. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And yes, it's good. Odom's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Griffin a screen on Odom. Outside Gordon. That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got 11.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Oswald a screen on Gordon. Here's Odom driving inside. And the dunk by Odom.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Griffin. A rebound by the Lakers. Osgood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Osgood with the steal. It's Odom top of the key. Ball is with the screen on Aminu. Odom. And then Odom slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Aminu with the screen for Bledsoe. Pocket 6. And Aminu kicks to Barnes. Gordon for 3. Ariza with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Odom is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Gordon. And it's Warren in for Eric Bledsoe. Perkins is checked in for the Lakers. Morris with the bucket.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Lakers leading by 8. Perkins with a screen on Barnes. Here's Odom. And slam dunk by Odom.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Morris. From the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. And Odom's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. 2 points. That one goes. Odom's got 42 in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Odom against Barnes. Perkins with a screen on Barnes. Here's Odom. And it's sent back by Morris.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Bobby Simmons, he's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Richardson comes in for Odom.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you need.
And the dunk by Wallace.
Ball is going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Clippers trail by 11. Pass to Morris. Back to Warren. In the corner, Simmons with it. A three-pointer, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball is with the screen on Morris. Here's Richardson. Takes it off the glass. Richardson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Barnes outside. Pass to Simmons. Here's Warren. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Lamar Odom making highlights for the Lakers. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ariza against Gordon. Morris with the screen for Gordon. Out to Morris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Richardson against Warren. Richardson, no luck. Clippers trail by 13. Gordon outside. Johnson with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Ball is with the screen on Barnes. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job of taking care of the ball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Gibson comes in for Perkins, and James Posey subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Aminu with a screen for Gordon. Crafty move. Count that one.
Soft touch on the floater there. Gordon knows when to pull out this unblockable shot of his.
Lakers leading by 11. Pause the screen. Here's Posey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Gibson. And here is Posey from beyond the arc. They get it again.
Ball is just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
Clippers trail by 11. Warren the pass to Morris. On the wing, Barnes. Wants to get to Morris and does. And the shot is good. 14 points for Markieff Morris.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And the Lakers also making a switch. Osgood's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And Gordon, very physical with the defense. Solid at creating chances for himself to get to the line.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Lakers leading by 7. Gibson with the screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Like the fact that Gibson did not settle for the layup there. He took it hard and threw it down.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A three from Barnes. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gibson with a screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Aminu. Gibson with a screen on Gordon. Posey dishes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Griffin sets the screen for Warren. Barnes outside. On the wing, Gordon. Richardson covering. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. Shoots over Mozgov. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Picked by Mozgov. Posey passes to Mozgov. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. On the wing, Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
I don't think there's any player in the league that provides more grit and toughness than Barnes. I mean, he's a rugged forward who makes contributions at both ends.
And he can't hit the second.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Posey passes to Mozgov. And Mozgov throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Gordon. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
Lakers leading by 11. Hit by Mozgov. Here's Posey, and he bangs it home in one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Griffin. The kick out to Barnes. Over Gibson. On the wing, Eric Gordon. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game. Now Posey. Oswald a screen on Gordon. Posey passes to Richardson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Aminu with a screen for Warren. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's hauled in by Warren. Clippers trail by 10. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Back to Warren. Lets it go from deep. Lakers with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Posey passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Posey with it. Mozgov a screen on Gordon. Posey with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Mozgov, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Mozgov, a screen on Gordon. Here's Posey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Chris Kamen's checked in for Barnes. Gomes comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Willie Ward. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Mozgov. And Sabansu comes in for Taj Gibson. Shane Battier is checked in for James Johnson. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Quentin Richardson. Posey passes to Mensa. Something to see.
Good.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
Bledsoe outside. Kaman inside, working on Gasol.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Lakers lead by 13. Floats one up. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
Count it!
And he has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Al Gordon. From deep. That shot, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a performance they put on with their season on the line. Such enormous pressure heading into this Game 7. They were clearly saving their best for last.
Yeah, these conference finals were a battle for them all the way. But when they need...
Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
That free throw, good from Gomes.
Taking 2 shots.
Gomes hits them both. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Posey, covered by Douglas Roberts. layup in. And the Los Angeles Lakers win the series and will move on.
An amazing accomplishment, no doubt about it. I mean, you can tell from the moment these playoffs began, they were committed and determined to make a deep run. They had great confidence in themselves, and they believe they'll be the ones hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They
朝、子供たち優勝したって言われてたんで、祝いしたときに、常に支えてくれた家族の前で優勝できて、嬉しいです。2021年に初優勝した後、右膝の大怪我などの影響で、一時は幕下まで番付昇格を果たしました。優勝した姿を見せれてよかったと思います。自分のその下からの攻めは常々言ってるんですけど、それを磨いていきたいなと思います。22歳の映画のジークルースで歴史的快挙を達成しました。東京で行われた3歳フィギュアの頂点を争う悔しい思いもたくさんしたし、今の現状って全然満足してない中、G1勝たせてもらって、本当に馬に感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。そうでした。郷ひろみ、ファンに感謝の涙。郷ひろみさんが45公演、31会場を巡る全国ツアーをスタートさせました。今年はワンクラブの設立55周年となるアニバーサリーイヤー。長年支えてくれた人たちに愛と感謝を込め、ファンクラブのアンケートをもとに選んだ21曲をパフォーマンス。8月にリリースする新曲も初披露し、ファンを喜ばせました。そしてファンコールでは涙を浮かべ、ファンに感謝の思いを伝えました。アイドルというね、道なき道をいまだに歩んでおられる奇跡は、ファンの皆さんの支えがあったからこそです。これからも郷ひろみであり続けるために歌い続けていきたいと思います。今朝のエンタメニュースを一挙に紹介。続いてはこちら。お子さんとシンパシー、意外なニュースをしてきます。エピソード中川翔子、息子が懐いたのは、去年、双子の男の子を出産した中川翔子さんが、ママになって初めてとなるコミックエッセイの発売記念イベントに出席しました。中川さんが した出産育児などをショコタンワールド全開で書き下ろした一冊。文章とか写真にできないことも絵だったら伝わることだったりとか、柔らかく残せるのかなっていうこともあって、今回あんまり言えなかったことも絵日記にしてみました。またかおちゃんの可愛らしいエピソードも。リアル性って顔も性格も全然違うから、お兄ちゃんが生まれた時から髪がふさふさで、弟が薄くてびっくりしました。なのでエガちゃんがうちに遊びに来た時に弟君が髪の毛が薄いのでシンパシー感じて懐いてました。弟君が 夜泣きの対処法としてスタンドしてキッチンなどを回るルームツアーをしていると回答。看護師とそしてある程度命令されている感じと表現していました。一人で最終日でスペシャルゲスト。夜遊びのボーカルキックラとしても活躍する生田リラさんが3年ぶりのツアーの韓国で迎えました。最初のプランは上白石萌歌さん、豊さんがゲストとして登場し、会場は大盛り上がり。